All right, team, jumping into mid-January with a few improvements. This is back at Bay 13 again at Beasley, just rounding this out, getting ready for full production use. So the Tiger team used these spare I-beams to create a bump stop so that when you're picking up racks with the forklift, you don't risk poking holes in the wall. We want to make it hard to make a defect, and this is a simple but effective improvement using material we already had. Austin on the Tiger team showing us what they did here. The Tiger team is all over the place at all locations, making tons of improvements all the time. We appreciate it very much. Gentry showing us the pallet racking that we stock hinges on. For those of you who don't know, that pallet racking used to be a giant mess without any of those dividers in there and just a bunch of boxes stacked in. You didn't know what was in each box. There was no visual control, and it was just very easy to make a defect, for things to get stocked in the wrong place. It was just a mess. So Gentry has taken some time here. I love the dividers. I love the labeling. I love having the standard, just like we've done in trim, having that standard of what's supposed to be stocked in that location right there in front, so it's difficult to make a mistake. Also up top, they've hinged it so you don't have to reach up over that 2x4. Just use the same hinges that we stock in there to let it open so that you can easily access what you need. So lots of really great improvements in here. Very cool stuff, Gentry. Way to go. All right, so check this out. Connor prints a lot of labels, right? When we're receiving windows, there's a lot of labels involved, and it was annoying to him to have to sort all of those labels, to consolidate them in little stacks so that they're easy to transport, so nothing's missing. And he figured out a way to make his life easier. One, he uses the Stream Deck, which he's already shown in that process many times, continues to utilize that tool. But look at this. Just a simple little contraption that folds the labels in the way that he needs them, so he doesn't have to do it by hand. It's unbelievable. He's working on actually building a jig that does this on its own, so it's not easily knocked over. But man, Connor, this is amazing. I love this so much. Okay, team, so some of you are very aware, and some of you probably aren't so much, but Chandler Tuckfield does our system development, a lot outside of BizTrack, but a lot inside BizTrack to help make that tool as user-friendly as possible. One of the things that we have been trying to figure out the best solution for is how requests are made of coordinators, how that communication from salesman and coordinator happens so that nothing ever falls through the cracks. And Chandler has taken a Microsoft Forms that's easily accessible online and have it dump straight into BizTrack these requests. So these lines in red in the coordinator's All My Order screen are requests from salesmen. So it's tracked, it's time stamped, you can open attachments from it, which is amazing. Just all of the information you need to at least get the ball rolling is right there. It's not stuck in your email where you can accidentally overlook it or something get lost. It's in one spot in BizTrack where we actually do the work. This is just one piece flow, way less opportunity for defects. Such a great improvement, Chandler. This is awesome. Thank you. Jumping over to the truss plant, Zach and Floors, backplating at floor 1, making a ton of improvements. So a lot of material handling improvements to make his life easier, save a lot of motion and transportation waste. So created shelves under these rollers where typically those blocks would get stocked in on the table. The gantry might stop over them. Now you can't reach them. Created a spot where that can never happen. And then same idea, another shelf under the floor table. So when you're building floors, if you've got a big run, we usually stock the plates in the middle of the table, in between the two arms that press down. But if there's not enough room, before he had to reach down like he's showing you onto the floor and grab boxes of plates. Same thing with blocks. Now he's got the shelf under the table as well, where it's just easy reach, way less motion waste, so much easier, and he's not hunting anything. Way to go, Zach. And we got the fast cap fence. So this is something we've been experimenting with that I see a lot more of in our future, hugely to quality and precision. So we've had 2x4s in those stations that we've marked ourselves, which is so cool. Use your head, not your wallet. But we also want to make sure things are very precise and easy to use. And so this fence is that all the way. Love that we got this set up. Made it easy with a QR code. FastCap making it easy on us, giving us all the answers right where the question is. So this looks like a win. I see more of these coming in the future. Thank you, Paul, and everybody at FastCap. This is a win for Husky. Aaron showing us some continuous improvement at the extruder. So still dealing with sometimes wood getting hung up on the skate rollers that come down and feed the operator at the extruder. So before, we had this puller that they made that just had a 90-degree angle that you could reach up and pull the studs towards you. But that would kind of get hung up and create a little bit of a struggle getting to the back of that material. So he put a 45 on it, less opportunity for it to get hung up and just eliminate that little bit of struggle. Great job, Aaron. Michael doing an awesome job eliminating motion waste. So we want everything that we use regularly at a station in arm's length, easy to get to. So staples like we've done at other stations, tape measure right there, his gun as well, everything just in arm's reach right where he needs it. Great job, Michael. Incredible improvement. And the team in panels is just setting the bar really high for being able to see and identify waste. So this is one of the upcut stations where we cut plates, and they noticed that the little L channel rail that material rides in was just a little higher than the rest of the working surface, and that created a little bit of a struggle in pushing that material tight to the back of the fence. So they got a grinder and ground that down so it's just a smooth transition onto that metal channel. Unbelievable, guys. This is just seeing waste at such a granular level. Amazing job. Antonio created him a spreadsheet with plate counts by pallet for truss plates, taking the time for him to check off and receive a plate truck dramatically. Antonio, maybe you can comment and let everybody know how much time you saved, because I don't remember off the top of my head, but it is significant. Another improvement from Chandler that I forgot to throw in. So we used to have unit count, I believe, on this screen where we track and plan for incoming window truck deliveries. Now separated window units to parts and pieces. Definitely helps us plan better and be more prepared for what's going on. Love this improvement, Chandler. Thank you. And finally, just a little teaser from the 424 warehouse. So a bunch of the guys at 424 have been over at Beasley in the past couple weeks, touring what's going on over there, and man, they caught the fire. So lots of improvements coming out of 424. They started in the warehouse as their proving ground. There's probably over a dozen improvements just in the last week. They got it going on. It'll start posting this week, but amazing stuff kind of coming out of the 424 team. Great stuff this week, everyone. I'm seeing more and more team members learn to see and eliminate waste, and it's awesome to watch. So tons of amazing stuff coming. You guys are doing a great job.